Hey, this is Carl and welcome to another monthly episode of Statues I Wish I Could Afford. In this video, I'll be showing you guys a summary of all the cool stuff featured this month in the weekly World of Custom Statues, as well as statues that I did pre-order or paid for follow-up payments. So let's start the list. First on the list for statues that I'm interested in this month is this American Carnage. As one of the owners of the version 1 of the American Carnage, I definitely like this newer model better, and I'm really thinking if I should get this one. Though I don't have a normal Carnage yet, but sculpt is pretty solid on this, bulky muscle just the way I like them. The concept is definitely quite unique and might not be for everybody, but if you have an American Venom, that is also a museum type statue and that would look good next to this one for sure. The next one is the main reason why I'm having second thoughts with that American Carnage, and it's this museum type Carnage. I like this a lot, really thinking of pre-ordering this one. I don't think there's a better museum type Carnage than this, although I like the Daniel 1-2 from Sideshow, but that one is on a semi-dynamic pose, I would say. Anyway, either one you wouldn't go wrong. Anyway, what do you guys think of this one? Another statue that I'm not sure about but I do like the uniqueness of this Venom is this Deodato Venom. I do love the sculpt. Obviously, it's really massive, which appeals to me and I'm pretty sure would appeal to almost everyone. But I kinda don't have the space for this type of statue. It looks so menacing. I also don't have a lot of Venoms in my collection if you guys have noticed. But this guy definitely ticks a lot of stuff for me. Anyway, let's see how the prototype goes. Okay, so this Caleb Gambit just got new renders, colored renders that is. Honestly, it made the statue or the renders more appealing, especially with the tons of switch outs that it offers. But I still kind of think they need to shrink the head a bit, like I don't know, like a few percent, 20%. Anyways, what do you guys think of what I just said? And of course, this Gambit. So the next one is another line that I'm thinking about collecting. Caleb has already done quite a few Spider-Man villains, and I'm not talking about those dioramas where he is fighting Spider-Man. I'm talking about the solo villain themselves. He already has a Green Goblin, which actually already has a prototype. I know there is also a Doc Ock, and now this Hob Goblin, which I absolutely love. And there's gonna be one more later on the list, so stay tuned for that. This is gonna be an expensive journey for sure to complete the Sinister Six plus a few more other villains. Next one is Psylocke. So this Psylocke definitely got me intrigued as it is a museum type statue. I honestly like the one that I have better, but it's just way too big for me. And I already put it back in the box. I just needed to sell it locally. It also has a Savage Land version, by the way. Not sure if that is comic accurate, but it definitely fits the studio's line of Savage female characters. So there's already a Rogue and a Storm. Okay, so here is the other Caleb Spider-Man villain in the list. It's Scorpion. This is extremely similar to the one that XM did since it's the same sculptor. So for the guys who think that statue is already too expensive, then here's your chance to own one. I'm on the same dilemma if I want to go down the Sinister Six line, like I said, but this sure is really tempting. I'm pretty sure this guy would have like metallic paints on its armor, which will appeal more to me. The next one is the best quarter scale Scream statue of all time. The prototype has been revealed and it definitely did not disappoint. I love all the portraits. Honestly, wasn't a fan of its unmasked portrait, but after seeing the prototype, it definitely exceeded my expectation. Now, this would match really well with the museum type Carnage I was talking about earlier. Next is this spider frame. I didn't pre-order the version 1 of this frame, but I would say it was a total success. And now the version 2 is revealed with a very iconic scene, I would say, from the Spider-Man universe. I'm not really into this frame thing, but the sculpt is definitely there with a very, very unique concept. And you can easily display this at home. You don't even need to be a statue collector to display this. As you know, I'm a museum type collector guy and definitely need a museum type Spidergwen. I'm still thinking if this one would be it. I kinda don't like the backpack though, but I think that's a thing for this line. I'm not a fan of how casual she looks. I don't know, maybe time will tell. But so far, this is the best Spider-Gwen in my opinion. Not gonna include the dynamic poses from licensed statues, but I don't think those are good anyway. So I'm still thinking about this one. So I really dig Spider-Mans with poses like this, but not really sure if this is the 2099 that I do want to own, but I do like how bulky his muscle is, kinda like similar to the Spider-Verse Spider-Man 2099. This is gonna be a very small run which will make the statue extremely rare once it's shipped. I'll decide when I see the prototype. Currently kinda not a fan of the wings and the base. Not really into DC character that much, but I'm really considering this Superboy. I already have a few DC pieces. I have a Flashpoint Batman, a Superman, and a recovery suit Superman. I think this will fit just fine. Anyway, there's still time to think and this guy has already been printed, so prototype will be just around the corner. Last on the interest list this month is this Kingdom Come Wonder Woman. And wow, this statue and sculpt definitely did not disappoint. It's a version of Wonder Woman that you would most likely never see again. Next will be statues that I pre-ordered or at least paid for follow-up payments. So the first one is this Magneto. Guys, believe it or not, this is a 4-year-old pre-order and it has finally shipped. And yes, my warehouse already has this statue there stored. The studio has opened the pre-order for this around February 2019 and now it has been 4 years and 6 months. Hopefully nothing breaks when I get it, but I'm not expecting for replacements anyway if something does happen. But stay tuned for the review on this guy. Hopefully it won't disappoint. Anyway, I paid for the fourth or final payment plus shipping on this guy. Another random statue that I bought is this the End Wolverine. I bought it secondhand and I bought it locally. The reason I got this is obviously to complete my Wolverine collection, and it has metal claws and I only collect Wolverines with metal claws. Unboxing and review for sure next week, so stay tuned for that. So I have paid the third payment for this Thor and production has already begun. I can't wait for this statue to be finished. It will be the best Thor statue ever. Sadly, the studio owner has passed away and he couldn't see this statue come to life. Lastly, on my follow-up payments or pre-order list is this Manbat. I have paid for the second payment. It's part of the Arkham villain line I am collecting. Grundy should be arriving soon, and Bane and Harley Quinn with Poison Ivy should be shipping around September. So I can't wait to display all of them together. Let me know in the comments below on what you guys think of the pieces mentioned in the video. For more fan art and custom statue updates, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content. I upload updates every Sunday, 1 PM Pacific Standard Time. Check this video out right here. I know you'll enjoy it as much as this one. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.